Welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. I'm Eric, and on today's show, we're going to do a lot of grilling. In this show, we're going to do some corn on the cob that we're going to have to do in foil because we can't get in husks just yet. It's a little too early. Can you believe that? But we're going to add a little flavor by making a compound butter with honey and lime. So why don't you join me as we do some grilled corn on the cob with some honey and lime compound butter. So we have this butter that we're getting ready to make a compound butter out of. So we have 1 stick of just regular salted butter. We have a tablespoon of honey. We have the zest of 1 lime. And we have a teaspoon from some chicken rub that you'll see that in action in the chicken video. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and combine these ingredients. So let's go ahead and get the honey out of there. Got that. And let's go ahead and add that. And then we're just going to go ahead and mash and stir. And this butter is just softened room temperature, or you can soften in your microwave if needed. Just don't melt it because you don't really want a liquid. You still want it as a solid. So we have 3 fresh ears of corn. They're not frozen. This time of the year we can't get them in a husk. Otherwise we'd be doing this in the husks. So that's why we're doing foil. So the foil right now is just basically cut the length a little longer or wider, how you want to say it, than what the ears of corn are, so that we can just wrap it and finish it up. So we've got the compound butter finished. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the, do this so you can see it the best, the back of a spoon, and I'm kind of lop it on. I don't know, there's no science to it, right? If it was more liquidy or something, then like melted or something, then we would just take a brush and brush it on, but it's not really the case. And this is all going to melt anyways, so it doesn't really have to be pretty. You just want to get kind of in the ballpark. So that's 1 ear, and then you would just go and take this foil. We're just crimping it along the seam so it's kind of good like that. And then we're just going to twist ends. And that'll give it a nice ability to steam. And then we're just going to go ahead and do the other 2. So now that we got the corn all ready to go on the grill, I just want to let you know that I took the charcoal out of those little metal things that allow us to have it on the side for, you know, indirect in the middle and direct on the side. I actually want it to be on direct, and I want to kind of eat up the middle area, but I don't want the charcoal so close to the grill that it's going to be really hot on the grate. We got this at about 350 degrees at the dome temperature, which is good enough for this. And we're going to cook these guys for about 15 or 20 minutes. Rolling these guys over every 5 minutes. We don't want them to be burnt beyond recognition, right? That would not be good food. So we're going to go ahead and be back when this stuff is done. So because the rub that we made doesn't really have any salt in it, because the chicken that we're going to use is brined, and I really don't want to add any salt to that. My corn, I had to salt to taste, and you may need to do that as well. And that's not really a bad thing, right? Last thing you want to do is eat something that's got too much salt. So it's all good. We ended up cooking it for about between 15-20 minutes. We did rotate it every 4 or 5 minutes. Didn't burn, right? Came out nice and steamy, and it's all great. So now the fun part. Let's take a taste. So the butter gives it a lot of good flavor. The honey is sweet, and that's controllable. We didn't put that much honey in there. If you want it more sweet, you can put more. You put less, then it's a little more savory. So that's something you can also control. So I think we put a decent amount. It's not overly sweet, but it tastes good. And all the other ingredients in the butter also helped. Because a lot of times we'll just put salt and pepper and butter, and it tastes good, but it tastes better when you put more flavor, right? So I personally give this a thumbs up, and I'm happy with it. And I really hope you guys try it as well, and then comment and tell us how you liked it. So if you like this recipe, please subscribe below, give us a thumbs up, and visit us on amylearnstocook.com, and we're on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. Time.